Ricardo's Home Center and Hardware is your first and best choice in hardware supplies. Visit Ricardo's for paint supplies, screws and nails, windows and doors, building supplies, plumbing supplies, tools, cabinetry, lavatory and accessories, tile, cement and grout, water heaters, lumber and plywood, and much more. At Ricardo's, our services are second to none in the Federation. We offer paint mixing, screen repair, screen installation, window repair, security screen door repair, and commercial doors and locks repair. We also offer delivery service. So come by at Ricardo's in Needsmith Estate, St. Kitts. Call 465-9229, 466-1824, 662-3451. Email rhcenter.h@gmail.com. For the best in supplies and service, visit Ricardo's Home Center and Hardware.
The first Solid Waste Management Corporation National Cleanup Campaign this past weekend has been deemed a success. The first project involved Sandy Point and communities in central Bastia. Bins were laid on Durant Avenue, Cunningham Street, Upper Market Street and McKnight, where white goods and bulky waste not normally picked up by the SWMC trucks were disposed of in bins laid out by the Solid Waste Management Corporation and D&D Waste Services. In Sandy Point, bins were placed and replaced multiple times in order to accommodate the large volume of garbage that was being disposed. On Downing Street, for example, residents said the bins were emptied and replaced 3 times, and yet by Sunday evening was filled with more garbage. In Stadium View Sandy Point on Monday, a resident told the SWMC reps that the initiative was a good one.
Wonderful job in the community because the need was there, but you all fulfill it the right time, and we say God bless.
Meanwhile, Operations Manager at the SWMC, Mr. Keith LePhilip, during Tuesday's broadcast of the radio program Talking Trash on WinFM 98.9, said the cleanup campaign this past weekend was a success.
The feedback from the general public has been great, and we continue to encourage our residents to work with us at the Solid Waste. Now, this initiative just involves us putting out a number of bins. So we've placed a number of bins in the various communities. And we invite the members of those communities to take their waste to the bins and to deposit their waste in the bins.
He, however, cautioned residents not to dump garbage next to the bins, but instead inside the bins, as was the case in one of the pickup areas in Sandy Point.
As the bins get filled, we will attempt to move them. But you'll realize that we have been moving bins from Sandy Point, we have been moving bins from Bastia. And so the logistics of moving the bins, plus the fact that the island main road is under construction. And so that made it extremely difficult for us to move as we would have preferred. And what resulted? What resulted is that persons, when they came to some of the bins and they realized that the bins were full, they put their items on the ground. No, please. Now, this is where I take my departure. That we are making the bins available. The least you can do is to work with us. Now, when you put your items on the ground, who do you expect to take them up?
The campaign continues this weekend in communities spanning Otleys to Harris's. Details of this campaign will be disseminated in a subsequent report.